This video is spoiler filled with information about Teen Wolf, the movie. If you have not seen the movie yet, don't ruin it for yourself by watching this piddly excuse for entertainment. Go sign up for Paramount Plus and watch the movie, and then this video will make a whole lot more sense. It has become the most asked question since Teen Wolf the movie debuted. What is up with Derek's eyes at the end? I've only seen what you've seen at this point, and that's all I know. After he has decided, for the love of his son and for the safety of everyone else, that he will make the ultimate sacrifice, Derek's eyes turned red. Now, it's actually not surprising. I mean, it was surprising to me, just as it was to everybody else who was watching. But the way it happened fits perfectly with the canon surrounding alpha sparks and how some werewolves can grow their own alpha spark. We saw it with Scott in season 3. In this case, Scott did it for the love of his mom and the safety of all of his friends' parents. He decided to push on in an impossible quest, even if it killed him, and his spark flared from regular to alpha. Teen Wolf has always tied werewolf abilities to the human soul and emotions. When you're fully supported and loved by a family and a pack, a werewolf's abilities work better. When a werewolf kills, it damages the soul, and the spark reflects that soul damage in the eyes.
Not mine.
And when your heart is full of love and you're willing to sacrifice everything in the pursuit of a worthy goal, the soul can actually make the spark stronger. A lot of people want to know what this means since Derek apparently died as an alpha. Here's the thing. I don't think he's actually dead. I mean, yes, for all intents and purposes, with the characters at the end of the movie, Derek died. But I think there is a huge loophole that people are forgetting. You can call it whatever you want. Derek's eyes turned red at the end of the Teen Wolf movie. Casual viewers immediately said he became a true alpha. Fine, whatever. It's not the true alpha method as we know it, but that's fine. The mechanism and the result was the same. Not so casual viewers, the more obsessed like myself, immediately said people who kill can't become alphas via this method. Again, that's fine, because they did lay out the true alpha method in some detail, and Derek's situation at the end of the movie doesn't fit that method in some key places.
It's rare. Something that doesn't happen within 100 years, but every once in a while, a beta can become an alpha without having to steal or take that power. It's one who rises purely on the strength of the character, by virtue, by sheer force of will.
If you came here expecting a definitive answer to this question, you'll have to forgive me. I'm reading Bret Easton Ellis' The Shards right now, and my brain is heavily influenced, infected almost, with the author's stream of consciousness style nihilism. It doesn't matter what happened. However you want to perceive Derek's status at the end is actually fine. True or not, he ended up as an alpha again. Could it have something to do with the fact that he lost his status, saving his sister's life, sharing that extra bit of alpha energy with her to bolster her dying spark? For some reason, this scene from Teen Wolf Season 3 still seems to confuse people. This despite the fact that the writers spent like half the episode explaining what was going to happen.
Careful.
Don't worry. I know going too far could kill me.
That's not exactly what I meant.
Peter says there is a spark in every werewolf that allows them to do all the things werewolves do. And whenever they take someone's pain, they are giving away some of that energy in order to accomplish that.
When you take her pain, she draws on the power that provides you with those special gifts. The power that heightens your senses. Your strength, the power that transforms your body.
Take that pain. Take that life.
Deucalion later explained further that the flow of energy works both ways.
Take that power. It's all or nothing.
If you want to steal energy from a werewolf, or in Theo's case, steal from fake creatures, you need to start by taking their pain, but then reverse the flow to take energy from them instead of giving them energy to make them feel better. Back to season 3.
This was exactly what Jennifer was hoping for. She would know the only way for you to save Cora would be giving up your power.
Peter went on to explain that alphas have a little extra energy in their spark.
As an alpha, you have that bit of extra, that spark. It intensifies the color of your eyes from a bright yellow into a searing red.
Now, it's that extra bit that make alphas the only ones who can make new werewolves. And it allows them to do what Derek does here. Let Cora draw down his internal power to the point where she is healed, but he loses that alpha bit. And even with all that explaining included in the episode, people still ask me where Derek's alpha bit went. Think about it this way. Derek is the red battery. Cora is this nearly depleted battery. In order for her to heal, she drains the red battery below alpha level. Now it recharges her back to health and leaves Derek with a beta level yellow battery. Again, that's fine. Sure, that's probably part of it. It doesn't matter what happened. To the "he can't be a killer" crowd, you're right too, from what we're told back in season 3.
You'll either willingly become part of his pack, or I'll make a killer out of you, destroying your potential to be a true alpha.
Or maybe you're wrong. I mean, maybe Morrill and Scott were wrong when they laid out this aspect of the true alpha method. I prefer to think that what happened to Derek is wholly new and unique, and it's something that no one in this universe had witnessed before. As I said, the physical mechanism is the same. He grew his regular werewolf spark into a more powerful alpha spark without receiving that extra energy boost from another person. If you desperately just have to quantify what happened with a name, and I know I'm being unforgivably cringe level corny here, but if you must label it, maybe we should call this method the love alpha method. Think about it. Derek killed out of love, he sacrificed his alpha status out of love, and he ultimately sacrificed himself for love.